Listen up, man. If you want all the gossip, all the gangbanging news, all the real politics, come to Smut Free TV.
Hottest in the streets, Smut Free TV, god damn. I know it, man, Smut Free TV, garbage ass nigga. The best in the streets and the hottest in the streets with your garbage ass. If you ain't tapped in, you're Rebecca!
Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Rockstar Report. It's your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now to this channel if you haven't already. Become a member, turn on your notifications, tap that bell, smash that like button, follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts, and you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. Alright, man, let's get into this, man. Ray Daniels versus Charlemagne the God. Now, if you're not familiar with Ray Daniels is an industry insider, right? He used to be exec, he used to be A&R. He worked for various record companies, I guess, right? And has a lot of insight and a lot of connects probably still, right? But he's been making waves on the podcast scene, blowing up, you know what I'm saying, with his opinionated opinions. You feel me? And I don't know where this went left at. You know, I think a lot of people misread and they just want to hear what they want to hear, right? You know, Ray Daniels dropped some news, you know, that Jay-Z has been working on the album, right? He said he heard that the album might be done, you know, and they looking for a partner and all this. So we gonna get into it, you know. He says what he says. Roc Nation comes back. Charlemagne comes back, but he fires back at the end as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into the content at hand. I need y'all to give a thumbs up before we start this video, man. This is a clip, man. This is Ray Daniels saying that Jay-Z album is done. Well, he heard it was done. Let's go.
I know I heard about on the Jay-Z tip, just a little quick update. His album is done.
Okay.
It's completely done. It's just we might get it if somebody partners with him. If nobody partners with him, it's not coming.
Wow.
He is not playing about it. You cannot play about your brand.
You said this like a month ago.
Yeah, you can't. Somebody called and confirmed it from me, so I was like, okay, I just want to reveal it on the team.
He's not gonna have.
You heard it here first.
Somebody called Ray Daniels, in my opinion, baited him, knowing he was going to go say some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you tell somebody that if you didn't want them to say they know they can't hold it in? You know Ray Daniels couldn't hold it in, you know? So that's what I'm tripping on. But nonetheless, Roc Nation fires back ASAP on their story. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let y'all check this out. Roc Nation, in quotations, put album done, then put fake news. You know, like they were so quick to respond to Ray Daniels, little Ray Daniels. You know what I'm saying? Like that's funny to me. Like, you know, y'all really went out y'all way to even do this. You know, to even put that out there, to acknowledge that he said that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if it ain't true, then why come out and really, you know? So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Ray was on to something. Maybe he was on that. He heard that and they didn't want that revealed in that form or fashion, you know? Who knows? But all this attention, all this chaos caught the attention of Charlemagne the God, none other than C the God. He already has allegations of him working for Jay-Z, you know? Him pushing the narrative for Jay-Z, defending Jay-Z. You understand? So, let's get into this, man, on why he thinks Ray Daniels is the donkey of the day.
Yesterday, Ray Daniels got it really wrong. See, he was on his podcast, Ray Daniels Presents, I believe it's called, and he said definitively, okay, without a shadow of a doubt, that Jay-Z had a new album coming out. Let's listen.
your reputation at all cost. We have to learn from Hove. Hove is not going to put himself out there to be laughed at. It's just, I'm not doing 60,000, y'all. By the way, I'll tell you something that I heard about on the Jay-Z tip. Just a little quick update. His album is done.
Okay.
It's completely done. It's just, we might get it if somebody partners with him. If nobody partners with him, it's not coming. Hey, he is not playing about his, you cannot play about your brand.
You said this like a month ago.
Yeah, you can't. Somebody called and confirmed it from me, so I was like, okay, I just want to reveal it on the team.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first. Let's go.
Well, you need to block that somebody, Ray, okay? Because Roc Nation, who I work for, allegedly, replied to that commentary by posting in their story, album done, in air quotes, fake news. Okay, there is a part of me that wishes Roc Nation didn't even do that, because in a lot of ways, things like that are validation for the Ray Daniels of the world. And that's really why I'm doing this donkey this morning. See, nobody cares about having a voice that has actual value. People only care about going viral by any means. Okay, I know Ray is loving this attention. Okay, this is what these guys do this for. They don't care about being right. They don't care about having credibility. They just care about attention. They just care about being acknowledged. But I'm here to tell you that's not sustainable. Okay, you know, Ray told me once himself. I only met Ray once in my life. I think I talked to him twice. Once on the phone, and I met him because he was at the Black Effect Podcast Festival earlier this year in Atlanta. And he said to me that he only started podcasting, and he only says the things that he says because he wants another job in the music industry. I don't even know what that means, okay, because I thought he was in the music industry already. But he said to me, saying the things he says gets him attention from these music industry folks I guess he's trying to work with. Well, Ray, when you get things so wrong consistently, all you do is show people exactly why you don't have a job in the music industry. Okay, you call yourself a cultural referee. Well, when a sports referee consistently makes incorrect calls, major professional leagues and amateur organizations use internal gradings to hold them accountable, and poor grades directly lower an official's ranking within their league. Oh, your ranking's pretty low right now, Ray. Okay, look, I don't know what your grade is amongst people who don't know any better. Okay, the regular everyday person who gets on YouTube and listens to you might swear by you because they don't know any better. But to someone like me, you get an F at your worst, a C plus at your best. Well, actually a C minus. A C minus at your best. Okay, because majority of the time I listen to you, I think to myself, is there anyone on planet Earth who knows less about what's going on in the music and podcasting business than Ray Daniels? Just my opinion, Ray. Okay, and I know you think I work for Roc Nation. Okay, I've heard your commentary on it. So you're going to try to say Roc Nation paid me to say this, but this is just all my opinion. Okay, here's a pro tip. All right, instead of saying matter of factly Jay-Z album is done, how about say someone told you, or you don't know if this is true or not, but this is what you heard. Okay, if you carry it like that, then it really doesn't damage your reputation or credibility in this space. But when you say it the way you said it, as if you in the studio sitting next to Guru, okay, while the track list is being arranged, as if you in the marketing meetings listening to what the rollout plan is, okay, if you say it like that, if you say it like you 100% know what you're saying is the truth, that's when you lose credibility, okay? You lose credibility as a media personality by breaking the trust your audience places in your accuracy, independence, and integrity. That's what y'all try to do to me when you say I work for Roc Nation, okay? You want the audience to not trust my independence and integrity. But what about your integrity, Ray Daniels? For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain a few clicks, go viral a little bit, and lose his own soul, okay? I know we in an era where people think all publicity is good publicity, but it's not, okay? Because negative attention can destroy consumer trust, all right? Ray, this might be some people's first time hearing about you. And now they know you as the guy who's loud and wrong. That can cause damage to your brand or reputation, and that can take years to fix, okay? So if you're really the cultural referee, you won't get mad at any of this. You won't make excuses for any of this. You will simply get on your platform and tell everybody you got it wrong. Okay, integrity is making sure that the things you say and the things you do are in alignment. Okay, integrity is telling the truth and fixing mistakes. Let's see how you call this on yourself, Mr. Cultural Referee.
Charlemagne is grilling Ray Daniels, all right? He's basically saying you pushing opinions as facts. You're saying that this album is done, when I don't think Charlemagne really heard the whole clip. Obviously, he didn't hear Ray Daniels say that I heard I got a call. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of misread information. People want to hear what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, you know, I get why Charlemagne went crazy like that, but then it's like it shows us that everything Akademiks, everything Ray Daniels is saying is true. Like you're definitely in cahoots with these people. Now you have business ties. You may not work for them directly, but you have some type of incentive to press hard for Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? To be on Roc Nation's side. You know, and that's what I get from it. That's what it gives me. So yeah. I'm just, you know, I'm listen. To each his own, right? Everybody got the right to their opinion, how they feel, and what they want to say. But like I said, when we mishear stuff and misread stuff, it sometimes sends the wrong signals to people, to the audience. At that, with that being said, let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Ray Daniels fires back immediately. He doesn't waste no time. All right. After this Donkey Today was presented, Ray Daniels went on another podcast, and this is what he had to say.
Does the donkey of the day, this is what really tripped me out. I was like, he gave me donkey of the day for First of all, Charlemagne, I know more about what's happening on the rollout than you. Because you're media. They tell you what they want you to say on the radio about the rollout. Do you not understand what I am? Charlemagne is a record breaker. Ray Daniels is a record maker. Okay? You are out in the kitchen hosting the people, giving them out in the dining room, hosting the people, giving them their plates. I'm in the back with the cooks, the ownership. I know how everybody thinks. I know what they're doing. Now, if I messed up your rollout plan, you could have respectfully told me that. And I would have, I'm a real dude. Like, I don't want no problem with nobody. The way the information came to me, it came like you supposed to put it out. Like, yo, it's coming. And then the way it came to me was like, I'm just letting you know. The album is done, but y'all might not get it. Because he has to find a partner. So I'm like, am I supposed to go make some noise so he gets a partner? Maybe that's what they're trying to tell me to do. So I'm thinking I'm helping.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, first of all, here's the crazy part. Who did I say Charlemagne? Charlemagne called me because I compared Jay-Z to who? Donald Trump. Remember I said that a few minutes ago. What was Roc Nation response to me? Fake news. Who branded that word?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Y'all using his terminology. It's the playbook. So I just see the playbook. Now, if you think I called the play out, maybe I called it too early and I shouldn't have. But I deserve the respect of a conversation. But instead of doing that, he goes on the radio. He clearly says, Ray said it like he knew it, like he knows it. You hear me saying, let me tell y'all what I heard.
This is a rumor.
I literally said, the person that called me. You didn't even hear that. You just want to attack me. Let me tell you something. The last 7-8 years, Charlemagne has changed his entire brand. When the last time Charlemagne punched down on somebody black? That's a podcaster. He lifts up every podcaster. Everybody gets a shout out. Why is Ray Daniels not on Black Effect? I'm one of the biggest out there. You don't think they will? I've tried. They don't want to help me. Why don't they want to help me? Because they're connected to bigger businesses, and that business probably telling them you can't help them. I get it. I've been attached to some of them same businesses. I'm not mad at it, but you ain't going to stop me from calling it out. So for me, it was just interesting that he went that far. And then there was the second thing was, see, you got to remember, Charlemagne does a donkey of the day, guys, every day of the week.
Yeah, every day.
Why did he post mine? When's the last one you seen on Instagram? When's the last time Charlemagne posted donkey of the day on his IG? That was a hit piece against me.
Okay, Ray Daniels is definitely cooking in this clip, right? The only thing is, why would they call you to look for a partner? Jay-Z just partnered with Target, right? Why would they call you to say, hey, man, he's looking for a partner? He doesn't have to look for a partner. Come on, man. Come on. This deal's on the table 24/7. Let's keep it real, right? I don't know about that part, okay? But the whole, it's an agenda. I believe that. I believe it's some type of agenda, and they targeted you for sure. Definitely. Roc Nation responded to you. Charlemagne came with donkey today. I mean, they trying to pile on top of you. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I kind of get it. But he was definitely cooking in this clip, saying he in the back with the chefs, the owners, you know what I'm saying? And Charlemagne is the one passing out the food, right? He don't know what's really going on, which is hard to believe. I believe Charlemagne has a lot of insight now at the position he's in, right? So, that being said, a lot of people had to chime in on this, and one of them was Akademiks, and he's taking Ray Daniels' side, but that's not surprising, right? Because he doesn't get along with Charlemagne at this prior moment. So let's get into it, man. Is Akademiks even confused with Charlemagne Donkey today and is in Ray Daniels' favor? Let's go.
He's the $200 million guy. You got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Why are you playing defense for these people? Why is one of the greatest media personalities of all time now having to issue pro tips to a mid-level podcaster because he talked about the person who you claim you have no more business with other than the casino? But let's hear this pro tip.
Here's a pro tip. Right? Instead of saying matter-of-factly, Jay-Z album is done, how about say someone told you? Or you don't know if this is true or not, but this is what you heard, okay?
But this is what you heard. Well, let's hear what Ray Daniels said.
60,000, y'all. By the way, tell you something that I heard about on the Jay-Z tip.
Am I the only one that heard that? Then he said, you want to hear something that I heard about on the Jay-Z tip? He literally said the pro tip that Charlemagne is giving while giving him Donkey of the Day. He literally followed the same rubric. Hey, I heard Jay-Z's album's done. He said he heard. Charlemagne gave a pro tip saying, hey, just say you heard. He said he heard.
So he's even agreeing with Ray Daniels, like, you know, because he feel like Charlemagne misread and misheard what Ray Daniels said. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Ak has his own issues with Charlemagne, so I can see why he took this angle, right? But yeah, man, I'm not sure where the disconnect is. You know, it seems to me Ray Daniels has a resume. He's respected. I haven't heard nobody really call him out, like really get on him, right? And say that he's lying about certain stuff. You know, from my understanding, he makes it sound good, right? A lot of people brought to my attention that, you know, this guy, he's just doing what all these other guys is, just talking, running it up, right? With me, I feel like he actually has a background though that's proven, right? So I'm like, he still has connections in the industry just because he may not be in the industry, you know? And then Charlemagne saying, yeah, he wanted to be back in the industry. That's why he's doing this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's not at this point. You know, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Hopefully, the truth will reveal itself. You know, we want to hear from Jay-Z himself. How do you feel, Jay? What's really going on, you know, behind the scenes? You feel me? You know, I don't know if this is going to end well for Ray Daniels. You know, Charlemagne seems a part of the bigger program, you know, and Ray Daniels might be right. Like, they might be out to get him. It might be a hit. He said it was a hit piece on him, you know? So this is nasty work, y'all, but y'all let me know for real what y'all think in these comments, man. Is Ray Daniels wrong? Or is he just a messenger? Is he just a messenger? You know what I'm saying? Is Charlemagne wrong for going in on Ray Daniels? Does he have a bigger objective at hand? A bigger agenda? You know what I'm saying? With that being said, like, comment, subscribe right now. Give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, turn on your notifications. Tap that bell. Smash that like button. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram and TikTok. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets, no cap. Stay tuned for more Rockstar Report right here on Smut Free TV.
Don't do something and come back. Don't keep cracking and come back. That's what I said. You not. Don't keep cracking and come back. You not. Don't keep cracking and come back. You not. Keep cracking and come back. Keep cracking and come back. Keep cracking and come back. You not. Keep cracking and come back. Keep cracking and come back. Keep cracking and come back. You not.